Began in February, dozens of detainees taking part in a hunger strike. They refuse food to protest indefinite detention and harsh treatment. And as days and then months go by, their health continues to deteriorate. Eventually, military doctors resort to force-feeding the detainees to keep them alive, a practice that has since been condemned by members of Congress and military physicians.
The plain truth is that force-feeding violates medical ethics and international legal obligations. And nothing claimed in the name of defending our country can justify cruel, inhuman, and degrading treatment of another man or woman.
The protest reached its peak in early July when 106 detainees were on hunger strike, 46 of them being force-fed. It's a problem Congress could no longer ignore. On July 24th, the Senate Judiciary Committee held the first hearing dedicated to shutting the base down since 2009.
Every day it remains open, Guantanamo prison weakens our alliances, inspires our enemies, and calls into question our commitment to human rights.
Countries that champion the rule of law and human rights do not lock away prisoners indefinitely without charge or trial.
The Obama administration has made little progress in achieving his goal of shutting the base down, a promise he's made since his first presidential run. And once again in May, he declared his dedication to close the controversial prison.
Gitmo has become a symbol around the world for an America that flouts the rule of law.
Since that speech, there has been some signs that the administration is serious. The White House announced it would transfer 2 detainees from Guantanamo Bay back to Algeria. Another sign, a new State Department envoy was appointed tasked with overseeing the transfer of prisoners. In a meeting at the White House, President Obama and the president of Yemen agreed to work together in sending Guantanamo Bay detainees cleared for transfer back to their home country.
This visit, I think, reinforces the strong partnership and cooperation that's developed between the United States and the government of Yemen.
A critical partnership since most of the detainees at Guantanamo Bay are from Yemen. But even with these moves, there's still doubt the prison will close anytime soon. It remains a sensitive subject with many unanswered questions.
I have a hard time seeing how it is responsible to shut down our detention facilities and send these individuals home where they almost surely would be released and almost surely would return to threaten and kill more Americans.
The hunger strike has died down during the holy month of Ramadan, but dozens are still refusing food. And while the fate of the prisoners remains uncertain, the hunger strike, at the very least, has Washington talking. In Washington, Liz Wahl, RT.